No, no, DB Right, no, don't do it. Don't put your own comic characters in a crossover Dragon Ball What If. Are you nuts? Unsubscribe. We don't want to see that. You're just trying to get your own characters noticed now. All jokes aside, hey guys, DB Right here, and as you can guess, yes, this is another crossover Dragon Ball What If. But I thought it might be fun to see what would happen if I threw one of my own comic characters into the mix. And that is, what if Agent I was in Dragon Ball? Now, for those of you who have been on this channel since the beginning, are probably very familiar with the character, as well as the many features of his really cool helmet, and some of his other features. So, with that, we'll get into it, and for those of you not so familiar, I guess you'll learn them as we go along with the story. So, our story begins pretty much basically right at the beginning of the events of Dragon Ball. So Bolt Bulma's meeting Goku at this point. However, somewhere in the Ryan Melrose Comics universe, Agent I, along with Revolka Kane, the alien from the planet Trektor, are bearing witness as Sorrow is basically putting an end to the Void invasion, which was the latest arc I did in the comics, which spoiler alert, all the monsters and bad guys that came in through the Void got sucked back into the Void. However, just to make this a little fun, Agent I accidentally gets sucked into the Void too, and thrown into a completely different universe. Obviously, the Dragon Ball universe, and he has appeared in this particular area. What particular area? Because soon as he comes to, he is surrounded by an army, and not just any army, but the Red Ribbon Army has surrounded Agent I, and pretty much immediately begin to try to take Agent I prisoner, who of course immediately fights back using the laser eye feature of his helmet to blast some of these army men, and whenever that was recharging, he'd grab out his two pistols and start shooting. And well, they're noticing their bullets, the Red Ribbon Army's bullets, are having little to no effect on Agent I, thanks to the material of his jacket that hardens upon taking damage. Any impactful damage, so from taking bullets, even being punched, you're dropping a sword, the clothes automatically harden and take the impact and the force of the shot, which mainly keeps Agent I alive. And in the event that a bullet does get through or something, or shoots him in the neck or something like that, he's also got the Rec Heal 421H serum that is ejected into his body automatically every time when he gets fatally wounded, as seen in the comic where he's chasing after Chase Hoodlums. So, in other words, he's pretty hard to kill, at least in terms of normal men anyway. And so, after a failed attempt at trying to blow him up with a rocket launcher, and him just immediately firing back with his eye laser, destroying said rocket launcher, and having the Red Ribbon Army soldiers surrounding him to their knees, suddenly a voice is heard. "Stand down!" And who gave this order? Why, it's Commander Red and his assistant, Commander Black. Is it Commander Black? Or I don't think it is. It's Commander Red. It'd be General Black. Anyway, so pretty much with that, Commander Red has a plan to sort of manipulate this guy into joining the Red Ribbon Army, which is actually successful. That the Red Ribbon Army desires peace and to keep order on the planet. Well, not so much peace, but definitely order on the planet, which, as far as Agent I is concerned, sometimes to him that means the same thing. So, since he's unsure of where he is and how to get back to where he is, he may as well. He may as well. At least it's 3 meals a day, and he still gets to do the thing he loves doing, commanding and blowing up and shooting stuff. I know, and this guy is a good guy in my comics. What can I say? He's a complicated character. Anyhow, so over Agent I's time with the Red Ribbon Army, he does get his own sort of platoon, and now that we're getting into the events of the Red Ribbon Army saga and Goku looking for Dragon Balls, Agent I's platoon is also in charge of looking for Dragon Balls. And this is his first official assignment. And well, things get pretty interesting for Agent I pretty quickly as he starts witnessing his platoon members who are right now disobeying his commands and ultimately are, attacking civilians and all in search for these Dragon Balls. Agent I would make his men stand down. I don't care how important these Dragon Balls are. That is not how we do this. We don't threaten civilians. And well, the soldiers, his platoon, are more or less having to obey this, because, well, they do know what this guy is capable of. If they get on Agent I's bad side, he could turn against them. And, well, thanks to Agent I's other capabilities with his helmet, including X-ray vision, night vision, and things like that, he's able to locate the Dragon Ball in this civilian property, no problem, and he deeply apologizes to the civilians of all the trouble they caused. And that gives Commander Red possession of one of the Dragon Balls. Now meanwhile, Goku has taken down Colonel Silver, much like he has in the original, and well, he's on his way to get his next Dragon Ball from General White, thank you, and goes through the events of Muscle Tower, which is pretty much the same. And meanwhile, Commander Red's getting a little impatient of Agent I questioning orders and questioning the way they do things.
Here, I told you, you do as I say. If it weren't for me, you'd be dead. You owe me your life. Agent I, or whatever ridiculous name they call you.
And, well, thanks to Agent I and his efficiency, they do manage to secure a couple more of the Dragon Balls. And, well, with rumors going on about Goku and the things that he's done, now, just to be clear, Agent I has taken the Dragon Ball that Pilaf ends up with, so this might actually end up that we actually dodge the Fortune Teller Barber saga, because Agent I has already recovered that ball. So Agent I has recovered too, and well, now it's almost time for Agent I and Goku to meet up, as well, we get General Blue, who's now returned to the Red Ribbon Army base, and he is more or less, has the kid's Dragon Raider, and of course he has his little sparring match with Mercenary Tao and ends up losing. Now little do they know, Agent I is listening and watching this whole thing, and Agent I is horrified that a commander would sacrifice his man like that. And then he recalls all the times he's seen his soldiers act out and attack civilians. He's starting to realize that these guys do not want peace on Earth at all. They want the other thing. They want conquest of the world. So as Mercenary Tao flies off to go attack Goku, Agent I makes his move and pretty much storms Commander Red's office, blowing it to Kingdom Come and taking back the Dragon Balls that he had collected for the army. And thanks to witnessing the direction where Tao was heading, Agent I is heading directly there in a stolen, capsule car. And he's heading there as fast as he can. Meanwhile, Goku is having his battle with Mercenary Tao, at least the first one, and he ultimately ends up beaten with Mercenary Tao, taking the Dragon Balls and going away to get his suit fixed, much like in the original, and he told the Red Ribbon Army that he would kill Agent I to recover the other ones that he just stole, and also to recover the one that he left behind on Goku, the 4-star ball that protected Goku from the Dodon Ray. And, well, Agent I manages to get to the land of Korin and finds the unconscious Goku sitting there and Upa trying to wake him up. And he asks Upa what's happening here, and he sees the Red Ribbon Army sleeve on Agent I's green jacket, which, oh right, I forgot about this thing. Tears it off. I'm not with the army anymore. I was lied to and I've seen the damage they've done. And now, this boy is a casualty as well. And this is where Goku pretty much springs up. And, well, he decides to put his plan into action in climbing Korin's tower and getting training just like the other one does. He does notice Agent I, of course, and is all curious about him. And Agent I basically quickly fills him in on his side of the story. Oh, well, as long as you're not with those mean guys anymore, I guess it's okay. You know, Goku being trusting the way he is. Well, you can watch Upa for me. And so, Goku's climbing up to Korin's tower and has proceeded to get training from Korin. And meanwhile, the 3 days are indeed up. Goku's got his training and he's just about to head off. Meanwhile, Tao was already on his way for his rematch with Goku. However, he doesn't find Goku there. Upa's already in hiding while Agent I is staring face to face with Mercenary Tao. And an epic battle between the two begin. Well, DB, right, how is Agent I supposed to keep up with the likes of Mercenary Tao or even Goku? Well, another one of his abilities is that awesome eye of his, is that it comes with a bit of time distortion ability. He can slow down what he's seeing, and because of that he's able to keep up with those movements and match them. Which is why Agent I has never needed martial arts training in the comics, because everything he sees he can slow down, and thanks to the cybernetics in his brains, it remembers everything and programs him with it. And so, as the two go on, Mercenary Tao attempts to kill Agent I with a Dodon wave. However, Agent I sees this coming, is able to counter it with his laser from his eye, and we get like a bit of a beam struggle between the two. Now remember, this is technology laser, not ki, so the Dodon wave does win out, but by then the blaster's already weakened enough that Agent I is able to withstand it, so he blocks in that sort of fashion that we're familiar with seeing the Z-Warriors does. The smoke clear, Agent I is still alive, but he's sort of like on his knees, he's huffing and puffing a bit, and well, Tao's going in to finish the job, and here comes Goku in time to save his new ally, as it were, and the second fight between Tao and Goku begins like in the original, even with Tao running off and trying to get the Sacred Water from Master Korin, only to be, you know, dropped at the end, which I'm quite sure that whole thing was filler, come to think of it. Anyways, the bottom line is, Goku defeats Tao just like he does in the original, and well, Agent I was thinking of accompanying Goku when he charges the Red Ribbon base, but basically Agent I more or less tells him he's already got the Dragon Balls that you need. He's already taken all the Dragon Balls that they had collected. Oh wait, not quite, because there's Colonel Violet, the one she collected. I forgot about her. Okay, so there's one unaccounted for. Okay, so Goku does have a reason to go there. However, Agent I cannot get on the Nimbus Cloud. Agent I, and I can guarantee you, even in the comics, he is definitely not pure of heart. He goes straight through the Nimbus Cloud. So basically, he's just going to have to do the best he can to try catch up with Goku as best he can. And I think this is a good spot to leave things. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this story? Did you enjoy seeing one of my characters from my comics appear in a Dragon Ball What If? Let me know if you want to see more of this. And well, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys later. It was a lot of fun doing this, even though I pretty much thought of it as I was going. Anyways, see you later. Have a good one.